Many years ago in Cuba, there lived an old fisherman named Santiago. He was strong and gentle, and he loved the sea very much. He had a good heart and a calm voice. For 84 days, he had not caught a single fish. People talked about him and wondered why luck had left him. But Santiago did not give up. He believed in his skill, and he believed in himself. Santiago lived in a small shack near the harbor. His boat was small, but it was his home on the water. He had a friend named Manolin, who cared for him. The boy loved the old fisherman and wanted to learn from him. But the other fishermen told the boy to fish with a younger, newer captain. The boy listened, but he still visited Santiago and helped him whenever he could. One early morning with the sun just rising, Santiago set out into the open sea. The water was blue and calm, and the air smelled of salt. He spoke softly to himself, saying that today would be different. He would prove that he was still skilled and brave. He pulled the boat far from the shore, where the water was deep. Hours passed. The sea felt patient, and the world grew quiet. Then, far away, a huge marlin appeared. It was a magnificent fish, strong and fast. The marlin pulled the boat with its powerful tail. Santiago did not hurry. He moved slowly and carefully, using his knowledge of the sea to stay balanced. He respected the marlin. He admired its strength. He spoke to the fish with kindness, hoping the fish would not be hurt by his lines. The fight began. It was a long battle between two strong wills. The marlin pulled signs of struggle through the water, and Santiago watched the fish closely. He kept the line tight and used the right knots. He spoke to the fish in a calm voice, telling it to be brave and to swim as long as it could. The fight lasted all day and into the next night. The boat drifted with the waves, and the sky grew dark. Still, Santiago stayed patient. He did not quit. He was tired, but his heart stayed strong. Slowly, the marlin grew tired too. Its movements became slower, and its strength started to fade. Santiago knew the fish could win if he did not act. So he began to pull the line with steady, careful force. Finally, with one last big effort, Santiago pulled the marlin close to the boat. He caught the fish with his harpoon or with the line, depending on the version you know. The marlin was large and beautiful, and Santiago felt a deep sense of pride. He had earned respect through his work and his perseverance. Santiago tied the marlin to the side of his boat. He felt happy, but he also knew another danger lay ahead. The fish's blood would attract other creatures. Soon, sharks smelled the blood and began to swim toward the boat. The first shark came, and then another, and more. Santiago fought bravely to protect his prize. He used his knife and his strength, but the sharks were strong and numerous. One after another, they bit the marlin and tore at it. By the time Santiago returned to the shore, almost all the marlin's meat was gone. Only the skeleton remained. When he reached the village, the people saw him. They looked at the great skeleton and asked questions. Some praised him for his courage, while others spoke softly about the loss. Santiago felt tired in his body, but his mind was clear. He had not failed completely. He had faced a powerful enemy, used his skill, and held to his dignity. He had shown what a true fisherman is: patient, brave, and honest. Manilyn stayed by his side and promised to help him again. The old man told stories about the sea and about being patient. He spoke about the big fight and the lessons he learned. The boy listened with wide eyes, learning that courage does not always mean winning. Sometimes it means trying your best with honor. Keep trying even when life is hard. The effort matters as much as the outcome.